Hello everybody and welcome back to A Plague Tale Innocence. Last time we managed to get past a whole swarm of guards. Took a little bit of time, but we did it. We are now safe on the other side of the gate, and we are inching our way pretty close to Laurentis' farm. So here we get a little bit of a break. We're gonna get some story.
Hugo, we can't stop. Not here.
I feel funny.
Come on. You'll be able to rest when we get to Laurentis' place.
My head. It hurts.
I don't know what to do, Hugo. What would Mommy do?
Give me medicine.
I can carry you. That's the best I can do. Come on, climb up.
So Amicia is still trying her best.
Mommy says I shouldn't leave the house, you know.
I know.
That must be why I feel all funny.
You're just tired.
I miss her.
At least you were allowed to see her.
Huh?
Nothing.
I don't have siblings of my own, so I can't comment on whether or not this is a realistic relationship where you sort of resent your sibling, but at the same time you love them.
Laurentis' mill. We're nearly there.
Will he shut me inside again? Like Mommy.
He'll get us to safety.
Alright. It's true, it's dangerous out here. But sometimes it's fun too.
You'll get better one day.
Are those dead animals?
What on earth happened here? We're going to have to be careful now. You better get down, Hugo.
It's absolutely savage that she puts him down right before wading through bloody dirt water. Like, you think she could have carried him. I'm gonna go to the edge. So we only have to take one step.
It's getting in my shoes.
Because that's nasty.
I don't believe it.
No!
The torch! Calm down. It's all right. They can't reach us. Come on, let's
Now,
go.
because there's so many dead pigs in this area, the rats are really not going to bother us, so don't freak out, don't worry. You do want to kind of keep a good pace going, moving from torch to torch.
The night is making them come out.
And make sure you
It'll be
stay
alright if we
on
stay away from them.
the wooden walkway.
We need
Don't land in the water,
have to get
because
out
that'll
of
slow
here.
you down.
Amicia, there's some fire up there.
Let's go. Come on. The torch. Quickly.
behind
Hurry. Come on. Faster. Come, I'll get you up.
Right.
This is a lot of rats. Oh my god. And so they're not even distracted by the corpses, which kind of surprises me because look at all that fresh, well, not fresh, but look at all that meat they could be eating, and they're just not interested. So we do have to be careful here.
That mud again. We'll never get through. Good Lord.
Are they really?
That is
dead.
disgusting.
They've been slaughtered. By the Inquisition, probably.
I'm going to be sick.
Yeah, that's nasty. Can you imagine the smell? Oh my god. I'm shocked that he has this many pigs. I mean, that is a lot of pigs. So, we're not worried about the Inquisition anymore. Now we gotta worry about rats. But fortunately, we have fire. So we're gonna go ahead and grab a stick and then make our way up the hill. Make sure that you light the stick at the closest torch,
Let's go.
because sticks go out, obviously. And we want to make sure we get there without being chewed. And again, we're gonna want to walk all the way over to that cart And be careful when you start walking. Try to stay on the walkway once again, because there is pools of water around here and you can get stuck and start to move slowly. You do have enough time to follow the walkway and just kind of go around. I know it's kind of stressful with the torch. You're always never quite sure when it's gonna go out, but we made it. Yeah, God, there are just so many rats. And so many pigs.
Let's push this.
Yes.
I love how accurately they kind of depict how gross and dirty and horrible the plague would have been.
To contain the rats here.
It's very heavy. I
Don't talk.
I'm actually surprised that just the two of us can push this up the hill, because it looks very heavy. But we made it. We're at the farm now, thank God.
We did it. We made it.
Hello, Laurentis.
Shh, you go.
But
What if it's not Laurentis? Huh? Did you think of that?
So we have a little bit of area to explore here. We'll take a right first. And get this chest. A lot of chests. Again, always make sure to explore your environment, because you can't go back a lot of times. And then we will come straight across from that point to this door for another chest.
is that the windmill?
What's left of it?
Again,
pretty.
full up on some of these supplies, but I think the pocket upgrade was very worth it.
It's really dark. Maybe there's a monster in it.
I don't really particularly care for kids, but I do like Hugo's commentary on things. I think because a lot of these things he's just never seen before, and I think that that's kind of interesting. It's kind of like him giving his first impressions on a lot of what goes on.
Oh, you're still alive. I'm sorry about your friends.
Yeah, how did a farm this size, I mean, it's a pretty sizable farm, but how did it get all of those pigs that were out there?
Hello there. Not a night to stay outside, hey?
And then we're gonna go behind the horse. We're gonna skip the window for now. We're gonna go all the way around, and we're gonna get another flower. Hey, we haven't seen one of those in a while.
Amicia, a flower.
Hugo, this is not really the time, you know.
Please.
All right, go ahead.
It's called Granny's bonnet. It's as if she's hanging her head because she's sad.
Perhaps she would be less lonely with us.
Yes, it's not good to be alone.
It's actually quite pretty. It's a beautiful flower. And again, I just like that little touch, that little pop of color. She gets a flower in her hair. It's kind of nice.
Hugo, you go in there and open the door for me quickly. And be very careful.
So the front door to this place is not open, so you have to come through the back.
Good.
There is a workbench here if you want to upgrade something.
It smells funny.
It's
I actually have
from
quite
the
a few
steels.
options for what I want to work on.
Someone's there.
I think I'm going to upgrade my strings because it will let me use my sling faster, which I think will be pretty helpful.
At last, should come in handy.
You can hear coughing. Obviously, there's someone here. So we'll make our way upstairs as soon as we kind of explore a little bit here. I can't remember if there's any materials down here, but I'm just taking a quick gander. Pretty big house, actually. Hopefully Laurentis is okay. The door right in front of you as you come up the stairs is where we go to continue on with the story, but just make sure before you do that that you come down the hallway and open this second door for a very easy to miss collectible.
That drawing. What does it represent?
It's very pretty.
Because remember, if you miss that, you're going to have to play the entire chapter all over again to grab it, and that is the last collectible of this chapter. So let's go and investigate.
Who are you?
Magister Laurentis!
Stop right there. He's contagious.
Hugo. Here.
The Inquisition came. We lost everything. There was nothing I could do.
Oh, of course. They came for him. An evil. An ancient evil courses through your family's veins. In its blood. Your mother and I attempted to slow its progress. But ever since the Great Break, the process has quickened. You must protect him, Amicia. Continue your mother's work.
Me? But how? My parents tried and now they are both dead. Leave me alone!
They're here.
The rats are dangerous, but disorganized. The Inquisition, however, they seek the boy tirelessly. We have to disappear. Head to the Chateau d'Ombrage. Lucas, go to the barn. You will finish the Ignifer.
Don't try to talk. I will prove myself. I'm sorry about your parents, but you're not alone anymore. We have to move fast. You can help me make the Ignifer. It will protect us from the rats.
Alright. Kid's in charge.
Come, Hugo. I don't want you to stay here.
So obviously it's a little too much for Amicia to think about, and I don't blame her.
They've managed to get in.
Go ahead and knock down the hams.
The hams.
You can see that my sling is a little bit faster now, which is
The
nice.
lantern. It's all right. Do it.
And at this point you can also shoot lanterns.
There. Sorry.
The absence of light is usually a bad thing, but in this case, it
Hugo,
helped
Give
us.
me your hand.
No.
So
Very
just yet
well,
another
but
thing to kind
stay
of
close
keep
to
our
me.
eyes
Are you two
out
okay?
for.
It's been a long trip.
Oh no. They've come back.
They're everywhere.
We have to reach the back of the barn. We can't leave without the Ignifer. How are we
Make
going
sure to
do
grab
it?
this chest because you will get locked out of it if you don't collect it before we close the barn doors. And what we have to do is lure this
We need
pig
meat,
into the
dead or
barn
alive.
as bait,
We can use this.
which is
I
really
see.
sad.
Let me
There's
help
a lot of animals that die in this game,
You could say that.
but it's survival.
Yes.
Poor Hugo, he doesn't understand. I feel kind of sad that he, he's just trying to make the best out of everything. He's just constantly amazed.
That's it.
Make sure you do properly, or you'll get stomachache.
We have to make sure it
And
stays.
Amicia
Now
and
close the
Lucas
door.
here are kind of the adults, and they are
There's a
making the
ladder down the
tough
side.
choices.
Come on.
Let's go. Hugo? Hugo, listen. You can sulk if you like.
And
but
if you missed
stay
that chest
close.
earlier, you can grab it here. You can also go back and grab the chest over by the windmill, I believe.
Come on, get up there.
And now it's feeding time.
Ah, the lights. Yes. Hugo, look away, please.
Why?
Just do what I say, damn it.
No, Amicia, what are you doing?
I'm sorry, Hugo.
It's still alive.
We have no choice, Hugo. We have to get the rats away.
It's horrible. You're just like all the others.
Hugo, there was no other way.
Come on, over here.
Yeah, trying to make me feel like a horrible person.
Okay.
Trying to save our bacon here.
Watch your step.
This is more than just a doctor's lab.
My master is also an abominable, a great alchemist. Your name is Amicia, right? I'm Lucas. I would like to show you something, but it requires alcohol and sulfur. There must be some around here. Tell me when you found them.
Right.
This is a pretty
Alcohol and sulfur.
incredible laboratory.
Alcohol,
Holy
sulfur.
moly.
That's everything.
What are you doing?
An alchemical blend.
Can go ahead and grab a few
Oh,
things.
it's just alchemy.
Lucas.
Looks like they
why
spent quite a
none
bit of
them
time
like
here.
Laurentis?
And you can
He was bitten by a rat.
explore,
You weren't.
but the dialogue is
Is
kind
he
of
going to
conflicting.
die?
I'll do everything to make sure that doesn't happen.
Sometimes I get overwhelmed trying to listen to two conversations at once, so it can be really hard for me to do that. So if you're like me, you know, wait till they stop talking and then investigate everything if you want to.
This oven. It must be what they call an athanol.
But this is all just flavor. What you want to do is grab the sulfur out of the chest and the alcohol over on this bench.
Levite extractum sic. Latin.
And then when you're ready, go over to Lucas and speak with him.
Here you go, Lucas.
Right. Now you have to mix them. Do it slowly, it's not dangerous.
All right.
So we now get the option to craft something called ignifer, which will light embers.
So, this is it.
Rats!
Oh, no! No! We're stuck!
Not yet. The ignifer, Amicia. It's time. Aim for the embers at the center of the room.
So this is extremely useful. We can light embers, we can light torches that have gone out sometimes.
Whoa!
Oh, it makes fire.
Did I do that? Did I really just do alchemy?
Yes. Your mixture is perfect. Like mother, like daughter. You know what? I'll show you how to create other projectiles. It will be really useful.
I'd love to. Thank you.
I finished my mixes. We have to go back to Laurentis. Amicia, you should go ahead.
Lucas is, he's a good kid. I quite like him.
Rats! Get back!
The ignifer! Throw it on the embers!
Please don't blow up in my face.
So we're forced to use some of our supplies to make a few ignifers just for the sake of the story. We can use them out in the field in later chapters as well, of course, but we'll just have to
There's a lot
use
of
a couple here.
Laurentis!
I'll clear away. I'll go first.
Also, those
Alright.
fires weren't here before, were they? I mean, maybe they were and I just didn't notice the first time.
Come on.
But thank God there's just fire pits scattered around.
Leave me alone.
Hugo, listen. About earlier, I just wanted to tell you that I'm...
No! Amicia! The rat!
The house has gone dark.
No! No! Master!
Lucas, wait!
It's settling down!
Look out! Do something! We have to leave. Now!
Master!
Hey! Stop! We need you!
Look, the horse.
Time to go! Hugo! Lucas!
Alright,
Run! We need that horse!
so the horse has
Lucas!
lit some of these hay bales for
Where does
us.
this trail lead to?
You want to run pretty quickly through here because Lucas sometimes gets chewed on by rats because he's not quick enough. But once you make it over here, you should be fine.
We're surrounded.
And then we'll want to light up the windmill.
There's a boat over there, just past the mill. So let's go.
And once it spins around, we just have to be a little bit patient and wait for it. It'll clear us a path. Alright. So unfortunately, we didn't get very much information out of Laurentis, but we do have Lucas with us. And he was learning from Laurentis, so hopefully he can tell us a little bit more about this evil that lives in our blood. So it's very ominous and very cryptic. Sorry, Lucas. I'm sure you were quite fond of your master. I'm really invested to figure out where things are going to go next. Can't wait to find out a little bit more about the story. We're going to move on into chapter 5 next time. Thank you all so very much for watching, and I hope that you will be joining me next time.